I'm in the Vision Jet in career mode. About to land in Duluth. And this is the craziest approach I've seen. I don't even know where we're supposed to go. I think we do like a little loop. I don't know what this other loop is. Yeah. See how this goes. I'll meet you back here when I am trying to get on approach mode. Okay, so we just got cleared for approach.
Cleared ILS runway. Niner
Beneath
approach.
the total gray out that we had a second ago. And we are doing this dotted line loop, apparently. Maybe that's what DL stands for. Dotted line. I'm just kidding. Yeah. So, not sure when I'm going to be lined up with the runway. But, what? Alright. We are finishing this little loop-de-loop. When we get back to DL, we will be lined up with the runway. Hopefully we can try the approach mode at that point. I think I could probably switch to my nav frequency now. See what happens. The localizer. We're on ROL, which is not the same as back on it. I just switched it back to GPS, just put it back in nav mode. I want to get turned to the runway. Then I'll try putting it back on localizer and hit approach. Turning to runway. Overshot the turn slightly. So let's let it correct for that, I guess. Was 15 degrees off. Oh, no, that's not, no. Direct to runway. Direct to runway, there we go. Tried to put us in the holding pattern. Okay, so we go. Yep. I'm switching that, going to approach mode. Approach mode's on. Altitude hold mode is also on. We are above the glide slope, which should be a good thing. Gotta turn off auto altitude hold though so it can drop down into the glide slope, right? No, we need to be under the glide slope now. Huh. What's gonna happen here? Bring us down. Get some flight level change. Gears.
Niner 54, wind 091 at 16, clear to land runway 9er.
Clear to land runway 9er, 54.
Let's get our speed down. Speed into flap range. Shit, we're overshooting it, aren't we? We were too high. We didn't get the altitude change that we needed. Okay, I'm gonna go back to DL and try again. So I've pulled up the approach plate, and it looks like if you come in at 3,300, you can pick up the book license. So I was just too high. I am currently on my way back to DL. We're at 3,300. We're going to be able to put our flaps out. Hopefully it'll catch it this time. Nice and easy go around. Alright, we're making that turn onto DL, which should line us up to the runway. We're at the right altitude now. Hopefully just hit nav source, switch to approach. Good. A little left of the line. Correct. There we go. Back in line. Yes. There's our runway right there. We can just visually land this. But let's see if we can get this localized here. So we switch to loc approach. We're still above the glide slope. Do it manual.
Sink rate.
I understand that approach. It's tough. It's like you have to be lower or further out. Take a look at the approach plate again once we're on the ground. Oh, a little too low. Full flaps. We'll get this baby down. Even if you're not on autopilot, I love this ILS system for showing you exactly what your descent rate should be, which is, I'm blowing it. So low. There we go. Slow back there. Guess you're just supposed to use PAPI when you don't have ILS, but this is so much easier. That little green guy can just follow down. Slowing down too much. So it said autothrottle was off. Why is AT flashing? landings through less than 70. It's just already at a stop.
Niner 54. Turn next taxiway.
Let's take a look at that approach plate again. I'm very curious. Yeah, it shows coming in at 3,300 feet to DL, but I was above the glide slope marker when I got there. I don't understand that.
Niner 54. Turn next taxiway.
What is this? PYKLA 3,300. Yeah, I was totally there. That's so weird. I should have gone to the waypoint before DL. What was that? There's like no, DLH is
Niner
very far
54.
south.
Exit runway with Able.
That wasn't it. I don't know. Okay, we landed though.